I guess I'm live once again using my cool Yeti microphone. It seems to be working really well. Thanks, Mom. Came in handy. Well, an update from my last podcast or even my video that I shared. I was originally going to go with a company called Covenant Transportation. And just more I read the paperwork and I asked questions that they really wouldn't think someone would be asking them. I just found out it wasn't for me, and I decided to go with another company called John Christner Trucking, and I'm out here in Oklahoma waiting to go to orientation for them tomorrow. Sometimes you just got to test the waters and really see if it's a good fit for you. And when I arrived at Covenant, it seemed like it's a good company for people that are starting out and just got their CDL compared to a lot of big mega carriers like CRST or Swift, CR England, Warner, all these big corporations that kind of use your little knowledge of the industry to really knock you down when you're just trying to make a better life for yourself. But anyway, I got on a trail from John Christner, JCT. When I was actually on the road when I first started out a while ago, I met multiple people that worked for them, and this company is known for doing a lease purchase program. And from what a lot of people say, it is very hard to do a lease purchase, and I don't disagree. You're not going to be getting paid that much because you're going to be making payments sometimes 3-4 times higher than you could if you just bought a truck. But not everybody always has that down payment money or opportunity to save up to buy a truck. Another cool thing that I like about JCT is they do have a good reputation in the industry. You know, not every company's perfect, so of course you're going to see positive and negative results when you look up the company. But as far as my interactions with recruiters, they were very forthcoming with information, and the questions that Covenant was kind of hesitant to answer, all my answers and questions were answered by my recruiter that I'm dealing with, and even the lease operator person that dealt with me directly. So, a little background. I just had to get off a Greyhound. Literally, I got to the hotel not too long ago, and it was a long one, all the way from Phoenix to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I left Saturday, Arizona time at 11 or so, and I didn't get here until 1:30 today, which is Sunday, so a day and a half or so. Just wore me out, and a lot of crying babies that I don't really care to ever see again. Anyway, so I'm excited for tomorrow. Kind of, nervous, obviously. I'm going to be putting a lot on the line here. And even if it doesn't work out, which I've never been somebody that sinks when it comes to the sink or swim situation, it's going to be a good experience to learn the industry and learn how to run your own truck. Also, with JCT, they pay for a lot of things that if you were owner-operator off the bat, you would have to pay for yourself. So while I'm out on the road, I can kind of call around and see different rates and talk to other people. Also, what I did is I downloaded an app called QuickBooks to help me with my bookkeeping and financial records. I recommend that to anybody just to stay on the ball. Another thing I did is I opened my own LLC, like my own company in a way. A lot of people told me to do this because if anything, God forbid, anything were to happen with a lawsuit, or let's say I damage something, or just whatever it may be, all personal finances and belongings can get attacked. Like in a suit, they can only go after my company's or my LLC's financials. If I'm wrong on that, please tell me. Anybody that is in finances and knows a little more than that, let me know. Either way, I thought it was a good idea. That way I can separate my personal finances for my business and really get a good hold on if I'm being successful and if I'm growing the business at a profitable rate. Furthermore, on the equipment, I've heard only good things, and I actually see a couple trucks out front here. They look like brand new 2000, maybe 16 to 2018 Freightliners. As far as how much the truck is, I don't know yet. I'm going to see tomorrow how much they're going to price them at and what kind of shape they're in. My recommendation is for any newbies or any truckers in the industry that are looking to do any leasing, it's kind of like buying your own car. Really look at it all the way around. Get under there, check your differentials, make sure that the seals are good, make sure that it's lubed up properly, check all your grease certs, make sure everything's in there and looking good. Check your tires, check your brakes. If it's an automatic transmission, check all around the gaskets, make sure there's no leaks coming out of it. Check all your hoses in the engine, check your turbo clamps, check all of your filters, make sure that they're on there good and there's no leak problems. Check your oil, your coolant, check your windshield. I've had problems with Freightliners before where when it would rain, and my friend Justin and Dylan and whoever ran with me before could attest that sometimes it leaks through for whatever odd reason. I don't know how you could test that right now, but just check and see if it's on there good, looks good. Check all your mirrors. Just go through it with a fine comb. And if you find anything, make sure you write it up. It's your career on the line. It's your money. It's your time. It's your life. Take control of it. Don't just let somebody else tell you what it's supposed to be or, oh, it's okay. So that's kind of why I left Covenant, because they didn't give me the freedom to see my own truck or even to have the possibility to discuss finances. I mean, when you go into your own company, you want to be able to negotiate fuel surcharges and load payments and stuff. Now here at John Christner, you're not really doing that right now because you're still leasing. But my plan, and hopefully it works, and God willing, and if it's his path and I'm able to do so, I think it would be smart to save up a good sum that I wanted to before and just buy the truck. If I get a new truck, buy the truck that I'm running, because I know what kind of shape it's going to be in. And also through my 1 to 3 years with the truck, the price of it will go down and it'll devaluate it itself. So I might get a better deal on it, and I might get it cheaper in the long run because I'll be buying outright rather than finishing the entire lease, which my estimates, like, you're going to be paying for a truck that's roughly $154,000. Are these trucks worth that? Yeah, if they're brand new and they have some cool stuff and cool packages and whatnot. If it has a Cummins engine in it, sure. But a used truck with 200 to 300,000 miles on it, no, you can probably find one for 70 to, tops 90,000, because if you have an APU in it, probably costs that much. But where I'm trying to save my money is I had a cool opportunity, and I worked for a company where I got to work on a lot of diesel engines, and I learned how to service them, and I learned the ins and outs of trucks and how to just do basic performance stuff. Anything like, if I have coolant going into the cups of my engine and I have to do like rebuilds and stuff like that, could I take my time and learn that? Yeah, but why? I'm going to save up a maintenance account to where if any big finances do occur, I can use that money wisely and do preventative maintenance to avoid all these casualties to your life. And also to your finances. But yeah, I'm going to be doing little videos, like I said, on my first one, just to kind of update people, maybe people that are looking at this specific company or even looking to do a lease purchase, to answer a lot of questions that I couldn't find on the computer, because a lot of people were mixed emotions. Some people even were telling me lies I think because they're afraid of their jobs getting risked, and they just want to kind of scare, the newbies and not allow them to really get down to it. But me, I just want everybody to succeed, I want all my friends and anybody that's getting into this industry to be well educated on what they're doing, and to be well educated going into it, because I know other people have families. Other people have bills to pay, just like I do. Other people have financial obligations. I think to withhold your knowledge and to spread knowledge is just a waste of time. You can teach one person to succeed, I think, is worth all the money in the world. I mean, I've learned so much from watching podcasts and talking to old timers on the road through my experiences, to where I came out a newbie out of school to where now I think I have a decent hold on at least understanding how to take care of my truck and my business with responsibility. Am I going to learn everything? No. Every day something's going to change. Rules, regulations, prices, customers, everything's a learning experience. And that's the cool thing about starting your own business is you get this new expedition by yourself. If you're a truck driver or solo, if you're a team driver, cool, you got somebody to help you make miles and kind of bounce ideas off of. But I think that this podcast and other videos that I make, if they reach the right ears, will help me out as well. If I get some advice and some criticism, I'll take it with a grain of salt and see what I can do if it applies to me. But I hope you guys enjoy my videos and you get a little look of what it's like here. So, first day of orientation at JCT tomorrow. They sent me a bunch of videos. Basically, it's like a video orientation and paperwork to sign beforehand. And I think that just anybody that's going to go through an orientation that they allow you to do stuff beforehand, just get it done. It's a good start, and it's a good thing to kick your butt in gear to get a mentality of getting things done on time, and even being early and getting ahead of the curve. Because, let's say I get in there tomorrow and there's 10, 20, 30 guys, and there's about 5 guys that did it. Well, those 5 guys get to pick the first 5 trucks. It's an advantage, anything that you can use to your advantage, do it. And then I've been reading a lot of people got rolling on the road by Wednesday, Thursday. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be getting my first load by Wednesday or Thursday or even Friday, whatever. I hope I just get running. And obviously a lot of carriers, you have your drug tests and your physicals done on the first day. They're going to set you up with, I bet, your fuel cards and your gas cards and your pay, figuring out if you're going to do direct deposit or something like that. And that's what, I've been informed by my recruiter that's pretty much how the schedule of orientation goes. And also, JCT is cool because they've been around for so long. I know all these big corporations, they've been around so long just because of how people quit all the time, but they have such a large amount of trucks in the fleet that they can just keep going, I haven't seen any lawsuit problems with John Christner. They seem to be like an honest company. Like I said, not every company is going to be good. You're going to hear your bads and goods about every company, but from what I understand, this is a good company. And I never meant to bash Covenant earlier. That's just my view and opinion, that it's really a startup company. It's not somewhere to go if you're looking to make the big bucks or even to further your career as an owner-operator. I don't even think they hired owner-operators, to be honest. But I may be wrong, So as I go forward through this, I just wish you guys leave any questions or comments. If you guys need some answers, I can definitely do my research and help you guys out. If anybody out there is looking to join, even me, if you want to come join me and I could train you, it's my truck. Just ask me how it can get done, and I could help you out. You know, if you're just looking to make some money for a couple months and get some experience under your belt, I could train you in my own truck, and we could discuss all that later. But I am looking for a train. I mean, not a trainer. I'm looking for a co-driver. Yeah, you make more miles, but just looking for somebody that has the same mentality as I do and wants to go out there and learn the business. And you know, it's good to have a partner sometimes in these kind of situations. You know, if you're sick, or if I ever get sick, my truck can still roll because I have another person on the truck with me. And it's just a good idea, I think. But it is what it is. Also, oh yeah, the thing about Christner's that's good is, you know, your lease payments you make a month. I'm guessing you can pay about $700 a month, just flat out rate. Now you're going to be paying more here because it's a variable rate payment. So if I run 600 miles, they're going to be taxing me 23 cents a mile of a payment, though. So it goes towards your truck. You can probably get it done quicker that way, but it's more money than you would do monthly. But also you have a fixed cost of, I think, $125 truck payment a week, not including insurance and whatnot. So you're still paying, I'm guessing, anywhere from $300 to $500 a week. If you want to take time off, you have to account for that financially and make sure you can make your payments, and always make sure you have enough money to take that time off. But yeah, we'll go through the steps of this, and eventually I'll get into you know, my QuickBooks, and I won't be, you know, I don't know if I should or not, but I can screen share and see if people can help me out with finances on here, or people can give me some words of advice to see how my business is going. Now, a disclosure, I'm probably going to be using somebody else's finances as a example, just because legal purposes. If someone wants to come after me, you know, I don't need to be telling them who's making what, or even if I'm making what, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, yeah, I hope this is a cool experience as I go forward. Please be praying for me, everybody out there. That's my friends and family. Just a new chapter of my life. If you have all known me, I got the name for it. Truckey. Truckey's Trucking. That's a good name. I think it'll work out in the end if I'm smart and I keep my nose clean, you know. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching these little videos and podcasts, and I hope that they reach out there to a lot of people that need some questions or answers, or even they just need to express their encounters with their companies too. Go ahead, use my Truckey, the Truckers Devotions on my webpage of Facebook. I'm going to try and figure out how I can do YouTube and stuff directly. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and you'll be hearing from me soon. All right, have a good one. Bye.